Hello, I'm Monica Price and welcome to Cuppa TV. On today's show, I'm joined by my very first guest to ever appear on Cuppa TV, a lady that hits our national newspapers every week, a TV personality, mother of two, the wonderful Dee Kelly, otherwise known as Deirdre Kelly.
Oh, Monica, I'm only ever called Deirdre when I'm in trouble. Am I in trouble?
No. Come and join us with Dee. Today's show is all about a lady that stars in various television programmes, is in the national newspapers almost every week, is a huge Liverpool FC fan and a mother of two. Let's welcome back to Cuppa TV, the fabulous Dee Kelly. Dee, thank you for coming and joining me on Cuppa TV.
You're so welcome, Monica.
It's so lovely to have you back, Dee. You were my first guest on the very first Cuppa TV.
I was, and hopefully I won't be your last.
You absolutely won't be my last. And how long? Do you like a new set?
It's improved an awful lot. We went from a little chair each to being a tiny little table.
I've even got my own cue cards. It's going to be good. But Dee, and so much has happened. I mean, it's only been a few months, but so much has happened during that time when I last saw you.
It's just a strange one, really, because I was thinking about it this morning. In reality, it's been the craziest 18 months, because that's all it's been, Monica, 18 months.
It's been
and it just feels like it's been forever.
So for those, let's start at the very beginning, Dee. For those of you who don't know you, tell us how it all began for you.
Well, it started with the documentary, didn't it? Benefit Street, very controversial documentary.
Yes.
And that went out, and then for some unknown reason, it just went absolutely crazy.
It did. And then from there, really, it rocketed. Now, since then, we've had a second Benefit Street, which was very short this time. And what were your views on that, though, Dee? What did you think about that?
I mean, I was a bit worried about it, to be fair. It's kind of, I think the channel that produced the documentary, obviously, they were shocked at the ratings from ours and the reaction from ours. And anything that's a success like that, you want to try and repeat it. But hand on heart, I don't think you actually can. And I think when I watched it, it sort of proved that you can't. I don't know, it just felt very scripted to me and very rushed, and there was no sort of jumping out sort of personality or...
Wasn't as long as the series as yours was.
No, it wasn't, so. And I think as well it wasn't filmed over as long a period, and
so there's differences in it.
I mean, there were parts of it where I mean, the last episode I just sat there and cried my eyes out. It's like it was very heartwarming, because I mean, no parent should ever have to bury a child, should they? No. It's like, but I don't know. I kind of.
Yes, but I mean, since then, though, Dee, you've done fantastic things, and I mean, you're always in the newspapers, but you're a mother of two, and you're a very dedicated mum as well. And,
completely. Do you know, it's like, it's family first.
Yes,
it is
I was going to ask you that. Is
it
still family first for you?
It is, and I mean, obviously, you've got your manager and this, that, and the other who gets very stressed out, because I am, I am a family first. I'm a mum first and foremost. And, and a daughter, like my dad, God bless him, he's getting on a little bit. But, it is family. It's always been about family for me, and it always will be, kind of thing.
And but it's taken you way out of some places perhaps you never even thought, you would go to, Dee, television shows, which what's been a surprise sort of thing that you've done? Is anything that surprised you that you've done so
Hand on
far?
heart, Monica, every single thing I've done has been a complete and utter surprise, because like I said to you, not even like, say give or take, the last 12 months since I have really been in the public eye, everything I've done has surprised me, because, this time 2 years ago, I would never ever have said I'd have been in Big Brother, I'd have been in the newspaper, I'd have been on TV shows, I'd have starred in a film, and, it's just gone absolutely mad.
And why do you think it is, Dee? Why do you think you're so popular?
Do you know, this is like the one question that I constantly ask myself. I haven't got a clue. It's sort of, the amount of people that send me messages and write to me and come up to speak to me, and I'm kind of like, if you kind of ask my children, they'd be like, oh God, that's Mum, you know.
Yes.
Like Gerard is like, how come so many people like you, Mum?
Yes.
I'm thinking, I really don't know,
Yeah.
son. I don't know. I think I kind of hope it might be because people see that I am still a normal, everyday person.
Quite grounded.
I'm totally grounded. My children are grounded. It's like, I still am grounded. It's kind of, I'm still exactly the same person as I was before.
Yeah, but I mean, you've been on various shows. You've been on Loose Women. You've been on so many. When I was looking at what you've been doing since you're there. And when you go on shows like Loose Women, I mean, that's a national show. Not as good as Cuppa TV, so not really. But it's a national show and it's a fantastic show. But when you go on, how did you feel when you went on that show?
Hands on heart, I'll be totally honest with you. The Loose Women one, I was so nervous.
Really?
I've never felt that nervous before in my life.
Really?
And I don't know, and I think it is because it's such an established show and it's been running for years. And I don't know, sometimes I sit at home and I'm thinking, oh, they're giving, having a right old go. And it's just like, a group of women having a good old...
Yes, natter.
Yeah. So you'd have thought I'd have felt really at home. But I don't know, it was just really, really scary. But when I got into my stride, it just the time just went.
Yeah, as it does.
Yes,
usually does.
it does.
And I mean, let's talk about Big Brother. What happened there?
Wow, that was an absolute, complete and utter shocker.
Yeah.
I mean, Big Brother actually approached me while the documentary was still running.
Right,
so it was back in February 2014. And it's just the way you do. You're just sort of sitting at home, you open your post, and I thought, are you having a laugh? I thought, I'm like...
Did you think, have they got the right Dee Kelly here?
The letter went straight back in the envelope and it just got tossed to the side kind of thing. I'm thinking, my life is just all over the place and I'm getting a letter from like celebrity Big Brother. Get over yourself kind of thing. It's like... But... so I kind of just forgot about that then. And then, obviously, the reaction and the public reaction, and they sort of got back in touch. And I thought, these guys are actually kind of serious.
Yeah, it was serious.
So, but I don't know, it was sort of something that I've enjoyed watching over the years and never once wanted to be in there.
So you don't want to.
I hadn't ever wanted to be in there.
I mean, it's a very cocooned environment. That environment, isn't it? People don't realise when you're in Big Brother, you literally are shut off from the world. You don't have any communication with the outside world.
Monica, hand on heart, I thought that's not right. I thought you'll be able to have sneaky phone calls. You'll be able to. I mean, it took them. It took a lot of persuading for me to go in because I'm thinking, I've probably only ever spent 2 nights away from my children. Do you know what I mean? And I'm kind of thinking, well, anyway, if I go in, I'll probably be thrown out the first weeks. I'm thinking, can I do like 5? Can I do 5 nights away from them? And I thought, I'll give it a go.
That's it.
But it's like, and when I got in there, you actually realise because it's tiny.
Is it really?
It looks absolutely massive
it looks
when you're watching it
huge,
on TV. And it's so small.
Really?
And there is literally nowhere to go to get away from anybody.
So the camera's on every kind of wall, everywhere you go?
Hundreds of them.
Really?
Absolutely. Inside the walls, on the ceiling, in the bathrooms.
No.
It's like,
so it's real Big Brother. But
I
mean, you don't have any contact though, do you, with the outside world?
That's what I was saying. I thought maybe it's, you do get you'll be able to find
out
how they are and this, that and the other. Yeah. But my life was in for shock because you get to speak to nobody.
Really? And you don't see any newspapers or anything,
Nothing,
do you?
No TV. I mean, we're even saying, surely you can shove a film on because that's not going to... No, not at all. So you are literally just
with
looking at the other people that are in there or the walls.
And how long were you in for?
All my life, Monica. This is what I'm saying. I'm thinking I'll go in, I'll get voted out, I'll go back, see the kids. Oh no, this one made it to the final.
You did? That's right. Yeah.
A whole 4 weeks.
And what was it like though, Dee? Were you thinking, is this going to continue every week? Because every week they have the votes, don't they, to throw people out?
They do, and it's like really funny because I never actually got nominated
No,
once
you did very, very well.
until the very, very last week. And
Yeah.
Big Papa Smurf, Audley Harrison himself,
Yes.
the crafty thing,
Yeah.
he just says to me, I'm going to go vote tactical today.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know, and I
Yes.
thought, you voted tactical means you voted
Good
for me.
But when you came out of there, though, Dee, did you think this was just a crazy experience, or did you like the experience? Did it change your mind? What did you think?
It's kind of like, I did like it, and it's really strange because I went in kind of as not a celebrity, because I hate people when they refer to that, but I'm not a celebrity. I'm just someone who's in the, who's in
TV personality.
Yeah,
In the,
but I
in
don't
the
even
public
kind
eye.
of like that. I'm just me. I'm still just me, and I was in there with all these massive egos and, people that have had, big careers, and obviously they'd waned a little bit and then they wanted another big career. And
Thanks, Dee. Hang on there. Come back and join us again in just a minute. Welcome back to Cuppa TV. If you missed the first half, we still have the wonderful Dee Kelly with us. Dee, fantastic you're still here.
Oh.
Now, before the break, we were talking about Celebrity Big Brother.
yeah.
Let's move on a bit from that now, because another one of your passions is football.
Oh yes.
And not many
is.
people speak to you about your football passion. So you support Liverpool.
I do.
Liverpool FC. We should have a Liverpool scarf behind you there.
I did have one on me, but obviously the talk. No, I'm only joking.
Yeah.
Do you know, it's one of them ones. It's kind of, when I was growing up, it was kind of. I used to watch sports all the time, with Dad and things like that.
It used to be on every Sunday.
Yeah, well, it used to be on sort of all the time,
Yes.
didn't it? You had remember Dickie Davis.
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
and things
absolutely,
like that.
I do. Yeah.
And yeah, I kind of like, I don't know, I suppose I probably was back then. Liverpool were always
They were the
winning
top,
everything,
yes.
on the top of everything, and this,
Yes.
that and the other. And I kind of just went with that, sort of, as you do. But then sort of as I got older, I got more passionate about it.
And I mean, you really are an avid Liverpool supporter.
Oh,
aren't
I
you?
am.
So,
I am.
I mean, the wonderful Stephen Gerrard, of course.
Broke my heart. I cried.
You've
I
broken
cried.
Dee Kelly's heart if he's watching the show. Because he's now retired, hasn't he? From,
No, he hasn't retired.
but he's gone to America.
He's actually left Liverpool.
He's left, right?
And he's on his way overseas, yes.
To LA Galaxy?
Yes.
Oh, so how do you feel about that, Dee?
Well, it's kind of, I was absolutely gutted
Really?
when he made the decision that he had to leave, and I completely blame that club.
Do you?
100% blame that club. It's kind of,
So, I mean, he's a big star for
do you know
them.
what it is? He was a big star. He was very dedicated. He was 100%. He's never played for another club.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm
really?
saying?
I didn't know that.
No, he'd been there all through the academy. Just Liverpool are red through and through. And I do
Wow.
think they treated him really bad.
Yeah.
And and he's done what's best for him and the family, hasn't
Yes,
he?
of course he'll be going
And-
to live in the wonderful LA.
Yes,
But-
but he'll be back.
Do you think he will? Because
Of course he
I was
will.
reading something about, that he's be tipped in the future to be a manager.
Do you know something? 100%. There's
He'd make a
no
good
way
manager,
in this
wouldn't he?
world can he ever cut all ties with Liverpool. So
Must be difficult for him because, I mean, if he's been there from such
you can
a
tell.
young age.
I mean, when he's doing his interviews and he's like the last game he played at Anfield, and he was crying. You can tell, hand on heart. I just don't think he wanted to go. But it's kind of one of them. And if you treat someone bad, then you've got to do what's best for you. But yeah, his
So
name.
do you think it was a tough decision for him to
Oh,
leave the
well,
club?
I think
do
it
you
was probably one of the worst decisions he's ever had to make, to be fair. But he's still playing football, still life in them Stevie G thighs,
Yes. So, I mean, but David Beckham went to LA Galaxy though, didn't he?
Yeah, well, I'm not really that interested.
No, we're not interested.
so
Stephen
hey,
Gerrard. Let's go back to Stephen. That's
No
it. 'Cause
competition.
That's it. Stephen Gerrard. Now, your son's name, Gerrard.
Yes.
Is that after Stephen Gerrard?
It is, yes. And there's
Wow.
like a really funny story there, actually.
Yeah,
because,
tell us.
Obviously, I had to have an emergency section.
Did you?
When I gave birth to Gerard,
Yeah.
obviously. So I was absolutely drugged up to the eyeballs, as you are, this, that and the other. And I remember, obviously, a nurse came up to me, because I never saw him for like the first 12 hours. And a nurse came up to me afterwards, and she's like, "Oh, can we just ask you, when he was born, we kind of said, what you're going to call him." And she said, you actually shouted out a footballer's name. So, you know, there's wrong times to shout out other people's names, Monica, you know, one of them ones. But like, I kind of looked at her and I said, I wasn't that drugged up, his name is Gerard.
And that's what it was.
Yeah, he's named after the legend that is
Fantastic.
Stevie G, yeah.
And is he a Liverpool supporter as well?
Of course, he's a Liverpool supporter.
Yes.
And he's an amazing footballer. I mean, he's 8 and he's absolutely fantastic footballer himself. And believe it or not, he plays centre midfield.
No. Oh, no, I wonder. Would he like to do that? Would your son like to be a footballer, do you think?
Oh, he's just typical boy. He's a boy. He's never, you know, he's got a football at his feet, in the house.
Really?
Kicking things over with the football in his bedroom, outside. He's just football,
you never
football.
know. So
Oh, I do know.
If anyone from Liverpool's watching, we have a little
It'll just break my heart if he ever has to go play for anyone else.
Can you imagine if he played for another football team? What would you do, Dee? That would be awful.
Not happening, Monica,
Yes,
not happening.
Quite right. Another one of your passions, Dee, is music.
Oh, yes.
Now, we recently did a Nashville special here on Cuppa TV,
you
and I know
did.
that you really liked that because you got in contact with me and said how much you enjoyed that. But again, is that something that's a real passion of yours, and particularly Nashville as well?
Do you know what it is? I mean, live with the DJ.
Oh, right, that's
so
it,
obviously,
yes,
you know, the fella's a DJ.
Yeah.
So, but growing up, I've always had music around me. You know, Mum, old school Irish, isn't it? You know, always Irish music blasting. You know, the good old Charlie Pride and Big Tom and the Chieftains. You know, real old, and it's kind of something that you do. You know, I've listened to forever.
Yeah.
But like, I haven't got a specific type of music that I'm interested in, which I think is also good because I love 60s soul, I love Motown, I love, you know, country and western, and absolutely love Nashville, you know, the series Nashville.
Yes, of course. Well, the series, I think, made Nashville so popular. If you didn't know of Nashville, and if you watch the series, I think that has just given so many people a different view on it.
Completely. But it's like, you know, and I do just love, like, I love me reggae and me, you know, get down with the kids, you know.
Yeah, you've got to learn the right terminology. That's it. But that's important. I mean, because Caitlin, I mean, you know, she's obviously into music.
She is.
And I mean, I think you do. I think as a mum, you have to get involved with the music scene that they're into.
It's one of them. I think it's living with Mark, living with the children. I've got, you know, it's sort of, it's on all the time. Like, you've got Caitlin up in her room blasting out people that, you know, you could never ever mention, and this, that, and the other, and you've got Mark in the, you know, on his decks in the in the front room, and I'm like, you know, it's just constant music.
And the music's very, I mean, we have a massive music scene in the West Midlands, and we've just had Birmingham Pride. They had a fantastic lineup there this year.
And it's so varied as well, which I think is good. You know, obviously, you know, you had the singers from the 80s up until, you know, Jess Glynn. And obviously, you know, it's like the really embarrassing, because I'm like going to the kids, I'm going, who's that?
Yes.
Who's that?
Especially with Boney M, who I know.
Oh, well, that's
and
it,
the young kids, who are Boney M?
Angie Brown, absolutely love Angie Brown.
Yes, that's right,
Oh, just...
But that's what's so lovely, I think, that the Midlands does have a massive
I just don't think it's overly recognised too much. I think, you know, the Midlands has kind of got lost. I mean, considering the second biggest city, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of, you go from the capital, which is London, and it's as if they just scoot past us, and then you're heading up to like Manchester and Liverpool. But there is so much in Birmingham.
Well, we've just had Elton John. We've just had Elton John in Walsall. You know,
and it's about getting it back, and that's why I think that, you know, this is good, this TV centre, because it's back in the Midlands.
Absolutely.
We know where it started, basically.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
it is. And then also, Dee, just to finish off, politics. I mean, you've been on various political shows.
I am no one-trick pony here now, Monica.
You're a lady of many talents.
But you know what it is? It's kind of I class it more as, you know, a woman of the world kind of thing, you know. It's kind of, just because I was in a situation where I was on benefits, doesn't mean I'm stupid. Doesn't mean I haven't got an interest in life. Doesn't mean I haven't got an interest in what is going on out there. I am so passionate about politics. And I always have been. It's not just a phase that I'm going through. I've always been passionate about it. I mean, I've done the Tory party conference.
Yes, you did. And daily politics.
Daily politics, news night. And I think it does shock people, because I do go and I can hold my own and I do know what I'm talking about, which is another thing. I don't kind of go and just you know, fire out a few words
Yes.
and, you know, blag
Yeah.
my way through
No.
things. But
No. That's great. Well, Dee,
Dee Kelly, politician, who knows?
Who knows? The next Prime Minister.
Or Prime Minister, yeah, never mind the
That's
politics.
something, never mind the politics. But Dee, it's been fantastic to meet you. Thank you
and it's
so
gone
much.
so quick
It's
again,
gone so
hasn't
quick.
it? Yeah.
And we're going to watch a little bit of your fitness,
My fitness.
video. So we're going to play out with that. But it's been so wonderful. And come back and join me again soon.
Oh, definitely, Monica.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
So that's it for today, and thank you for watching, and we'd love to hear from you. So please do get in touch, either by email or join us on Facebook or Twitter at Big Centre TV. So to play us out, as promised, we're going to take a look at Dee, Foxy and Rocket on how to get fit with their new video at home. Bye-bye. See you next time.
Now we're going to move into stage 2, the second part of this workout, and we're going to help you brush up on your fitness. Are you ready, guys? Ready, Foxy? Okay, let's do it. Step forwards. And the sweep back from there, okay? Just take it down nice and low and sweep through that rear leg. Bring it up and breathe in as you come up and push down. Okay, remember to turn those shoulders through and turn it through. Okay, and breathe through. That's it. Okay, Foxy, that's it. Take it through. It's a bit like a canoe roll. And again, one more time. And we're going to step back to the centre and we're going to change sides. Step back with the leg. And we're going to go down again. Here we go. And push. Up you come and push. And back up again and push. And push. Remember to breathe out as you push back. Breathe at that point. Okay. Breathe at that point. Breathe at that point. Okay, step back into the centre there, Dee. Foxy. You take us out to the side now. We're going to sweep 3 times this way, 3 times that way. Let's clean this floor up. Ready? Here we go, guys. 1 and 2. And again. And 3. And step back to the middle. And 1 and 2 and 3. Remember to keep that leg nice and long. We're changing it back to the other direction. Here we go. 1, 2 and 3. And ready to change. 1. Sweep the floor up, Foxy. Let's do it. 1 more. And change. Let's pick the pace up. 1, 2.